Hey y'all, so yesterday I ended up at a Strand stand. If you're not from New York, or the Strand is my favorite bookstore. It's like when I think about how I want books in my house to be, it's that like that. But anyway, there's also like random pop-ups around the city, around the parks, and it would just be there, right? So anyway, I was just like browsing around because I can't go past this Strand without buying a book. And then I saw this Anne Rice book, which I knew she wrote sometimes underneath another name before, and this one is under her A.N. Rooklar. She's from New Orleans. This is some Cajun name. But, I was always familiar with her vampire books and then her Mayfair witch books and everything. But I never really got into her other books because I just wasn't super aware of them because, again, they were under another name. But this one, apparently, she wrote 4 Sleeping Beauty books. And I was like, oh, okay. But this is what the blurb on the back says. Bring back blurbs because, oh boy. Okay. An erotic novel of discipline, love, and surrender from master storyteller Anne Rice. Even though it wasn't under her name, but this is probably a new cover. Well, not new. But anyway, in the traditional folk tale of Sleeping Beauty, the spell cast upon the lovely young princess can be broken only by the kiss of a prince. However, in the world of Anne Rice, this legendary curse is broken not with a kiss, but with sexual initiation. The prince's reward for ending the 100 years of enchantment is Beauty's complete and total enslavement to him. Sleeping Beauty awakes to a world of seduction, desire, and love. Now, just off the fact that this said Anne Rice, I had gotten the book. But had I not known who Anne Rice it was, like that blurb on the back is what sold me. Again, we need to bring back blurbs. I don't care about critics and them talking about their other books. I want to know what this book is about. And wow. And apparently there's 4. And I have a feeling I'm going to be in for a ride on this because, I love Vampire Lestat. I loved, Interview and all of that. Let me see. Oh, and then this is like part of the preface. Let me see. It says, the books aren't about literal cruelty. They're about surrender. The fun of imagining you have no choice but to enjoy sex. Now, obviously, we're in a world where we're not like new to smut. That's very, very common thing, book talk and all that. But, this means something that was written in the 80s. And I'm just thinking about how, things like consent are a very big deal now and important. I mean, of course, they were always important, but, things happening in the 80s, they weren't taken as seriously, unfortunately. So I wonder if reading this as an adult, how I'm going to like appreciate it. I mean, you know what I mean? Because things that you would have read like as a teenager, you're like, oh my god, it's amazing, blah blah. And then you go older and you read it, you're like, so maybe I'll check in and let you know how it goes. But I do it sometimes. We'll stop and read another book, and then come back and read this book and read a chapter, kind of like how I watch television. So yeah. But if anybody is familiar with this series, the what are they calling it? I'm just gonna call it the Sleeping Beauty series. There's 4 of them. Don't give anything away, but let me know if anybody else is familiar. So